Hello, today is February 5th, and my name is Mike Reed, coming to you with information on February's training schedule for Hoshizaki America. I'm giving you information on New Orleans, Raleigh, Greenville, and even San Antonio today. So let me get into it with you. Let me show you. We're going to start with Louisiana. So on your screen there, you have you have the information for Louisiana, which is going to be, we're going to start out with Lafayette, February 7th. I mentioned this on a previous video, but I'm just going to re-include it because you still have time to attend. What you're going to need to do is you're going to need to call Southern Commercial Products at area code 504 733 2547. That's Southern Commercial Products to pay for your class. So you're gonna have to pay for your class and get your ticket. What you're gonna receive will be a booklet and a few other items. But let me go on. So you have February 7th. That's going to be Lafayette. You have New Orleans, which is going to be February 8th. All right, February 8th for New Orleans. And then you have, let's see here. That's all at the bottom of the ticker. Excuse me, the web address for the host is at the very end. All right, so that's the web address for the host, but you're going to want to contact them so that you can pay for the class. And then I'll show you some of the stuff that you get in the class later. All right, so that's the first one. The second one is in Missouri. So that's Springfield, Missouri, and that's going to be hosted by Best. It's actually Best Refrigeration. So some of these hosts are dealers and some are distributors, and I'll explain a little bit to you on that at the end. Once again, I'm going to try to make this a short video. I try really hard, but I'm going to try to keep this short. I'm going to break these videos up. So you have Springfield, Missouri. So if you're within an hour or hour and 20-minute ride of Springfield, Missouri, this is going to be the Hoshizaki training class for you. All right. So area code 417-866-2246 is the number. You're going to call them and then get signed up. They'll email you the forms and all that good stuff. And you have to pay for these classes before you go. That's typically how they work. All right. So Springfield, Missouri, February 21st. And the host is Best Refrigeration. Now we're going to go to North Carolina. North Carolina, February 14th, 15th, and 16th. That is hosted by Canon Marketing. Now, this is a distributor. This is Canon Marketing. Phone number is 1-800-952-5913. Canon Marketing. So Charlotte is the 14th. Raleigh is the 15th. And in Greenville is the 16th. So the same class isn't the same day, same location every day on that date. It is just one class for Charlotte, one class for Raleigh, and then one class for Greenville. Right. So that is February 14th, 15th, and then the 16th. And I have it listed in that order. Next, we have South Carolina. So South Carolina is hosted also by Canon Marketing. Same phone number, all of that applies. It's hosted. Sorry about that. All right, Canon Marketing for South Carolina. So you're going to start out with Greenville. All right, that's what's on the ticker there. You got Greenville. This is the 21st, 22nd, and the 23rd. So Greenville, West Columbia, on the 22nd, and then Myrtle Beach is on the 23rd. So you're going to want to contact Canon Marketing and try to sign up for this class, pay the fee, and get rocking and rolling with Hoshizaki. Now, last on the list, we're going to Texas. So these are hosted by Southwest Texas Equipment Distributors. So let's see here. February and then into March is going to be Hoshizaki training in Texas. So we're starting with San Antonio. That's February 28th. Then we jump to not Corpus Christi. I'm sorry. So both of those are going to be San Antonio. So two in San Antonio. The first one is February 28th, and then the second class is March 1st. So you don't have to attend both days. It is only a one-day class. So San Antonio, you can either go on the 28th or the 1st, depending on availability and if they even have a room for you to attend. You're going to call Southwest Texas Equipment. This is the 210 phone number, 210-354-0691. Do not call the Houston location. They are doing the Houston classes. This is San Antonio. The San Antonio location is doing the San Antonio classes. Area code 210-354-0691. And then you have Corpus Christi. That is handled by them as well. That's going to be March 2nd. So Corpus Christi is March 2nd. All right. And then Houston is going to be handled by a different division. That's the one right here where I am in Houston. Those are going to be the middle of March, March 14th and 15th. And that's about the Houston location, completely different phone number. All right, let me show you a couple of things that you're going to get. You're going to get a training book. They used to hand out this one. This is the temporary one. What you have is your schematics. Then you have your. This is the one that you're usually going to get. This is the one that's in that they hand out in the classes. This is what you're paying the money for. You're going to have all kinds of diagrams, wiring, so you can test the unit, wiring harness, all kind of schematics, and you're going to have pressures. So each book includes pressures. They also include a needle. This needle you stick into the auger. This is your tolerance gauge for your auger to see if it's still within tolerance or not. If you could slip it in there, then you got a problem. It shouldn't really go through. So that's on the sidewalls. I mean, I got a number of them I have for over the years. Each year you get a book. So maybe this year there's going to be a new book. I'm curious to find out. Maybe this year we get a new book because there's new pressures, new model numbers. So for you new guys, especially the guys on the residential side, you might want to know the pressures. Well, you're not going to be able to see this, but here are the pressures. Nothing but pressures. Oh, what should the pressure be? What should the pressure be? Yes, here are your pressures. Not only do you get the pressures on a regular day, they give it to you. They give you a whole chart. So if it's 75 degrees, what should the pressures be? If it's 100 degrees outside, what should the pressures be? Let me see if I can find anything. Also, so you look it up by your model. So you really, if you follow the book, it's very rare that you need to call up tech support. It's very, very rare. But of course, they can't put everything in a single book. So sometimes guys call up. But you have your amperage draw, what your amperage should be. That's all at the top. Because that's all tech support is going to ask you. And tech support is going to ask you all of these same questions. Hey, what's the amperage draw? What you're reading? Then if it's water cooled or air cooled, all that is here. You select that, and then you can decide which one you have to go with. your water temp, if it's 50 degrees. Now there's Chris with HVACR. I'm a big fan. He got his t-shirts and everything. I'll wear one of those on another video. Um, but if you go to his videos, he does an excellent breakdown on these type of things in his earlier videos. Those videos might be like 3 years old or so. I'm pretty sure those videos were before the pandemic. So he has, he'll show you like how to take the ice, weigh it, and then you do the weight calculations. But those are also in this book, how you weigh the ice, and that tells you if you're getting proper production or if there's a problem. So let me you get all kind of little things. They give you notebooks, notepads. Of course, these are from Follett, but you get screwdrivers, 6-in-1. Almost everybody gives these out. You get all kind of screwdrivers. You get pins. Sometimes you get flashlights and other things. So let me show you one or two things before we go. Let me show you one or two things. Let me see here. Let me flip to comments. And let me show you. Add this to the screen. That's just a breakdown of the whole thing. No comments. All right, so let me show you this. So this is, um, Southwest Texas. This is their website. Okay. Oh, it's not moving. Let me see how this works. Oh, it's not moving. Okay. But here's one of the things about when you go to the class, save your receipt. Save your receipt. That receipt is going to be your proof that you went to class. That receipt is your golden ticket. With that receipt, you're good for 1 year of doing work. So you have some situations where some of it's covered and some of it is not. So when you have an issue that's when you have an item that's covered, say it's still a compressor or if it's an evaporator, and it's past the labor warranty period, the customer has to pay you whatever you deem your rates are for that. And then Hoshizaki will cover the part. You'll have to cut out the part, and then you'll have to return it back to the distributor, whether it is your local distributor or Parts Town is now covering covering some of that. But you need your receipt to show to Parts Town. You need your receipt to show to the distributor that, yes, I have gone to the class. The other thing about going to the classes is if you go to a class held by a distributor, now you're able to sell the product. So this is something that it was brought to my attention. I wasn't aware that this was not known. Once you go to these classes held by the distributor, now you have the ability. Like so through Southwest Texas, I have a dedicated sales rep that's assigned to my territory, and I can call that sales rep and I can place an order not only for Hoshizaki but for all other items. So this is your entryway into onto the selling side of things if you wanted to. So you could sell new, you could sell refurbished, you could do leasing, all through these distributors. Now, the ones that are hosting these classes that are dealers, large dealers, that is something you're going to have to talk to them about. I'm pretty sure they will. The markup they're gonna provide on there won't be as good as what you're going to get through a distributor, but you still have the ability. You don't have to stock these things. The larger dealer who you're going to be selling through is going to stock these things for you. The distributor has a warehouse full of all these items, and you just go to them and you pay them and you walk away with the item. it's a hassle-free it's a hassle-free exchange. So that is one of the things that you get when you pay for these classes and you attend. And like I said before, for all you new people that go, please just wait till breaks and wait till the end of class, and you can ask as many questions you want to. Please don't slow up the flow of class, because they are starting to take some of these training sessions down, and I'm still getting them, but it's going to make it harder for people to see them. All right. So this is Hoshizaki for February of 2023. And I'm going to do another video for Manitowoc. All right. So subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to give you more. Thank you for watching.